Okay, let's talk about nouns now. There are four main types of nouns. So the first type of noun we got here is abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are nouns which we cannot touch, which we cannot see, but we can sense or feel. For example, knowledge, beauty, justice, health, freedom, education, love, taste. They are all considered as abstract nouns because we cannot see love, right? We can feel the presence of love, we can sense the presence of love in our heart, but we cannot touch it, we cannot see it, or we cannot explain how it feels, right? Next type of noun we got here is proper nouns. So the proper nouns are the names of almost anything. So it could be the names of places, buildings, people, animals, countries, etc. For example, Isaac, Jesus, Musa, right? Syria, Iraq, Uzbekistan, etc. Understood? So group nouns, although they are made of only one word, we can know that there are many people or things involved or included in this. For example, team. When we hear the word team, we know that there are at least 2 or 3 people. They're all considered as what? Noun, group nouns. So, for example, team, family, group, class, right? You cannot call one person as family. There should be at least 2 people to consider this as a family. So they are all what? Group nouns. As last type of noun we got is common nouns. Common nouns are nouns which are not included in the above shown categories, right? Which are not included in the above shown categories. So chair, laptop, boy, keyboard, head, table, mouse can be included in the common nouns. So are we clear here about nouns? So there are 4 types of nouns: abstract nouns, proper nouns, group nouns, common nouns. So if you understand well, then let's continue. So let's see some examples to understand nouns better. Outer beauty is not the main criteria for defining someone. So we got a word here, beauty, which is abstract noun. We have the freedom to make choices. So freedom is abstract noun here, and choices is abstract noun here. Good education is the foundation of success. So good education is the abstract noun here. Success is the abstract noun here. So let's see some examples for proper nouns here. Anwar has gained the status which many people wish to reach. So Anwar is a proper noun here. So the next one is the United States has failed many times to occupy other countries. So the United States is a proper noun here. The Nile has strong and violent currents. So the Nile is what? Is a proper noun here. Group nouns. So our football team has won small local copper cups. Copper cups. So our football team, right? Football team or team is what? Abstract, proper group noun here. Our family is not friendly with her friends. So family is a group noun here. So let's see the examples for common nouns now. The chair has been broken by him. So chair is a keyword. I have always given my people many cars as gifts when they sing and dance. So here my people is common noun, cars is common noun, gifts is common noun here. So that's all for nouns. I hope that you understand everything here. Nouns can be countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So let's talk about countable nouns first. Countable nouns are nouns which we can count, okay, and they have singular and plural forms. So in order to change the singular noun into plural noun, we have to add s or es to the singular noun. For example, boy, boys, key, keys, box, boxes, shoe, shoes, sock, socks, etc. So some nouns have the same form in the singular and in the plural form. For example, they can be some kind of fish or animals. For example, salmon, trout, cod. They can be used in the same form as singular and as plural nouns. Or some nouns ending in s, for example, crosswords, means, series, species, works, etc. So we will see some examples to understand this better, okay? So there are some irregular nouns in English, okay? And their plural form cannot be made by just adding s or es to the singular word noun, okay? To change them into plural, we have to change the word itself. For example, person, right? To make the plural form of person, we have to change it into different word. People, foot, feet, women, women, mouse, mice, tooth, teeth. Okay, these are the most commonly used irregular nouns in English. So there could be many others in the dictionaries. So you should be careful while looking up the words. Okay, and you have to learn all this by heart. Okay, until you can distinguish them. And while writing essay, while speaking, you should be careful because this is where many people make mistakes by adding s, okay, to these nouns. For example, you will see many people saying persons, foods, women's, etc. Understand? It's So now let's talk about uncountable nouns. So uncountable nouns are nouns which we cannot count, or they cannot be counted, and they don't have any plural forms. Okay, so you cannot say sugar, sugars. Okay, because it's impossible to count sugar. So, and there are four main types of uncountable nouns. So the first type of uncountable nouns is many types of food, such as spaghetti, rice, sugar, butter, meat, cheese. They are all considered as uncountable nouns in English. And materials: crystal, wood, plastic, silver, glass, etc. And liquids: coffee, oil, petrol, wine, water. Okay, they are all considered as uncountable nouns. And abstract nouns is also uh, counted as uncountable noun. Knowledge, beauty, justice, help, right? They're all uncountable. So, and the last part is others: research, luggage, hair, advice, news. So you have to learn them all, okay? Because this is a place where many students make elementary mistakes. So if you use plural verb after this nouns, then it's a kind of elementary mistake, okay? So you have to learn them all by heart. Just copy them all onto your notebook, then learn. Okay, so your eyes should be able to recognize them when you see it. All right, and when you want to use them, you should be able to use them correctly. So it's impossible to make their plural form by adding s or es, but we can talk about their quantity, or we can show their quantity with these words. For example, a piece of cake. You cannot say cakes, but you can say a piece of cakes or pieces of cake. Okay, a piece of paper, a glass of water, or glasses of water. You can say, or 3 glasses of water, rashers of bacon. You can say a packet of rice, 3 packets of rice. Tea. You can say 5 kilos of meat, or 6 bars of chocolate. Okay, you have to add es to this quantity words, okay, or to the word which is showing quantity. For example, bars here, 2 cans of soda, 5 cartons of milk, 6 pots of yogurt, etc. Understood? Some of the nouns here showing quantity can be used with plural nouns as well. For example, we can say 5 kilos of tomatoes, a bowl of cherries, etc. Okay, we will see some examples to understand this better. So now let's continue with some nouns which can be used as countable and uncountable, but there will be a difference in their meaning. Okay, when we use the same noun as countable, the meaning will be different, and when we use the same noun as uncountable, the meaning will be different. Okay, so would you like a glass of lemonade? For example, here, glass. It's just a glass, right? Like a bottle. Tina cannot see without her glasses. So you understand the meaning, right? She cannot see. So in these two meanings here it's plural, but the vase, this vase is made of glass. So glass is material here, so we cannot use it as countable now. It's uncountable. So he went to the news agents to buy a paper. So the meaning of paper here is a newspaper. So it's countable here. You wrote my phone number on a piece of paper. So here the paper is a material, writing material, so it's uncountable. Don't forget to bring all the necessary papers. So the meaning of papers here, documents. So you should know the separate meanings, okay, when you are reading or when you are writing. Okay, so it's possible to use papers as document. It's possible to use a paper as newspaper. Okay. So Susan has got short dark hair. So we are talking about all the hair on her head. But here there is a hair in my soup. So we are talking about one single hair, or one single strand of hair. Okay. I have bought an iron as a wedding gift for Tom and Jane. So here iron is a tool for ironing clothes. Okay. It's countable here. This chair is made of iron, so we're talking about material, so it is uncountable here. You shouldn't eat too much chocolate. So chocolate here is a type of food. Okay. We gave her a box of chocolates. You understand the concept, right? Box of chocolates. Your room is a mess. Your room is a mess. Your room is a mess. Here, room is a countable noun. It is a place where you live, right? We haven't got enough room to put you up. So here the meaning of room is space. So it's uncountable here. So you should know all of their meaning to understand this better. Okay. So while looking these words from the dictionaries, you can find them easily, because in the dictionaries their meaning, their all meaning is given. So you will match according to the context you have. Okay, you will pick up the meaning of the words or nouns according to the context you have. So the table is made of wood. So if you're talking about the material, so it's uncountable here. A lot of wolves live in the woods. So we're talking. So the meaning of woods here is forest. Mr. David has a lot of experience in accounting. So experience, length of time doing something. Okay, it's uncountable here. But we had unpleasant experiences while living abroad. Here, experiences. The meaning of experiences is events. I haven't got any time to lose. So we are talking about time. Here it's uncountable. But how many times did Rick phone you? So here the meaning of times is occasions. How many times did Rick phone? So understand the meaning. So there can be some nouns, okay, which can be used with different meaning. So you should learn their meaning in context. Okay, that's why you should do lots of reading. Especially in the international tests like IELTS and TOEFL, you will see simple words with different meaning. Okay, so that's why you should improve your vocabulary as well. Let's see some examples to understand uncountable nouns and plural nouns with quantifiers. They have asked me for a piece of advice. So a piece of advice is what? Uncountable noun with quantifier. Okay, a piece of is quantifier here. She has given me a lot of pieces of information. So a lot of pieces of information is a quantifier, which is being used with uncountable noun. After the month of July, they collected 200 jars of honey. So here are 200 of jars of honey. So if you use 1 jar of honey, you don't have to add s, okay? And or if it's more than 1, okay, you have to add s here. For example, 2 jars of honey, 3 jars of honey, etc. Okay, or lots of jars of honey, many jars of honey. Okay, the 2 packets of tea have been added to make this tea. So we are using these 2 packets. See, we are adding s because we are using 2 here. They have been eating a kilo of meat to gain muscle. So a kilo of meat is a noun, uncountable noun with a quantifier. She has bought 2 kilos of apples for her guests. So 2 kilos of apple. So we are using this quantifier with what? Plural countable nouns. Okay. They have been given 5 bars of chocolates as a gift. So 5 bars of chocolates is a quantifier being used with plural countable noun. The boys can eat a bowl of cherries. So we are using this quantifier with plural countable noun. So are we clear here? Easy peasy, right? So if there is something unclear, please let me know. Okay? Okay, see you guys in the next video. Guys, now let's talk about compound nouns. So compound nouns are nouns which are made of 2 or more parts. Okay? There are always 2 or more parts in compound nouns. And they are formed as follows. So noun plus noun. This is the most basic type or form of compound noun. So ticket inspector. So ticket is noun, inspector is also noun. So if we want to make the plural form of this, we have to add s to the second noun, okay, to the last noun. Inspector. Okay, inspectors, ticket inspectors. Understood? So next form of compound noun is verb plus ing, okay, plus noun. So here, for example, swimming pools. Right? So if you want to make up the plural form of this, you have to add s to the noun, okay, not to the adjective or to the ing form. So swimming pool, swimming pools. Okay, the next type of compound noun is noun plus in-law. So brothers-in-law, sisters-in-law. Can you feel the difference? So here we are not adding s to the law, but we are adding it to the noun. Okay, sister, sisters-in-law, brothers-in-law, mothers-in-law. Understood? Okay, next type of compound noun is noun plus adverb. For example, usually here the adverb is preposition. Okay, runner up, runners up, lookers on, for example. So to make the plural form of this, you have to add s to the noun, okay, not to the adverb or preposition. And the last type of compound noun is verb plus adverb particle. For example, break through. So we got the word break, then through. It's a preposition or adverb. I don't know this exactly, but if you want to make the plural form of this, you can just add s to the what's adverb particle here. Breakthrough, breakthroughs. So are we clear about compound nouns? So basically there are 5 types of compound nouns. So first one is noun plus noun, second one is ing form or adjective plus noun, and the next one is noun plus in-law, then the next one is noun plus adverb, and the last one is verb plus adverb particle. So see you guys in the next video.